Hi, folks. John Hecker here again, the pro at Brooklyn Country Club in Rochester, New York. I found these couple of videos here that I thought you might find interesting. On the left is Tony Finau. On the right is Billy Haas. And I think if you can kind of pick up some of the things we're talking about here, they might help you with your game. Okay, so one of the things you can see right off the bat is Billy Haas has the ball a little bit further back in his stance. What a ball back in your stance is, most people know that it's going to hit the ball a little bit lower. What they don't realize is it also creates hooking. It's actually one of those physics things that some trial and error will help you figure that out. And Tony has kind of a neutral ball position up near his left heel, so my guess is he's trying to hit it pretty straight. Now, if you look at the rest of their swings, I think because the ball's in the middle of his stance or closer to the middle of his stance, Billy's weight looks a little more 50-50. His shoulders look a little more level than the tilt to Tony Finau. So my guess is Tony's going to hit the ball up in the air and hit it pretty straight. Well, I'm pretty sure that Billy's shot here is going to be a draw. So if you watch Tony swing here, and it's a very powerful one, but he does a couple of things that I think would surprise people. And the first thing is the action of his right elbow. I think people think that you're supposed to keep your right elbow next to your body. This is clearly not the case, and it is hard to see that from face on. You can't really pick that up. But clearly that elbow is away from his body. That helps him create width, which is a power source in the swing. You know, you're looking for maybe at the top of your swing for your right arm to form a 90-degree angle. You wouldn't want it any more than that. That would kind of create some collapsing and lack of power. But again, the right elbow does not stay attached to the body or even that close. You can see Billy Haas has got the same thing. You know, right off the bat, that elbow's pretty far away from his body. And as I said, it forms a nice 90-degree angle there. So, you know, both these guys are obviously great players. You almost get the sense that Billy's sliding past the ball and trying to kind of hit a push draw out there. And the real tip-off is, by the way, his right foot works. Watch how his right foot kind of slides. When your right foot slides with your heel leading the toe in there, that's a little bit of a blocking motion. So my guess is Bill plays a draw most of his shots. And obviously he does great with it. He's won the Tour Championship, played in the Ryder Cup. I mean, he's a great player. So he's, you know, really a guy like Billy Haas is looking for a repetitive shot that he can count on each time. And my guess is he plays a little bit of a draw. His beautiful finish, and I think it'll be interesting for you to watch this. You won't necessarily see these features in Tony Finau's swing. His foot doesn't slide forward. It stays closer to the ground. Certainly the left or the right ankle stays inside the toes, but he's clearly not sliding his foot. And then ironically, as they come through, they almost look exactly the same. So ball position creates a lot of the things you do in the swing. I believe that was the catalyst for Billy to hit draws here and for Tony to kind of hit a neutral shot. The right elbow does not stay next to the body. It's important to let the right arm bend, but not to the point where it's right on your side. And again, both guys are very long hitters and with really nice repetitive motions. So that would be something good to copy, something that you might see from the back angle of the swing that you wouldn't normally see. So give it a try out on the course. I'm sure it'll help you hit the ball better and shoot lower scores. Thanks.